What's going on, hunters? Dom from the Game Looters here, and today we're talking all about the money. That's right, we're talking about the Zenny. Because let's be real, in Monster Hunter Wilds, you're gonna be always broke, so we need to make sure that we have enough Zenny to supply us when needed. Whether you need to upgrade your weapons, craft new gear, or just stock up on the essentials, Zenny is lifeblood to your hunt. So in this guide, I'm breaking down some of the fastest ways to farm Zenny, so you can stop struggling and start living your life as a high rank hunter. All right, tip number one, we're gonna talk about a farming method here. And as you guys see on screen right now, I am in the Sacred Forest. So we'll look at the map right now. I am in the Sacred Forest right now, and we are in section 8 of the forest. So let's talk about that. One of the fastest ways that you can rack up Zenny early is by farming gold and platinum scales. These bad boys are going to sell for 1,000 to 2,000 Zenny each. The best part, they're really easy to farm once you unlock the Scarlet Forest, which we're in right here. So here's how you do it. We're going to head to section 8 here of the Scarlet Forest and come to exactly where I am right now in this little section here. Now, there's going to be an area behind this waterfall. So go ahead and follow me over here to this waterfall. And as you see behind this waterfall, there is some stuff that is really cool here. So we can go ahead and head into this waterfall section. And this is going to be the prime spot. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and set up a pop-up camp here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Don't be dumb like me. Go manage your camps beforehand and set up your different camp slots here. I didn't know that I was over. I didn't know I was over my camps, but whatever. Anyways, you'll set up a camp here. That way you can fast travel back and forth to this spot. Again, super easy to get to regardless. You can just get here by going to your camps in section number 8. Now, once you are here, this spot has a ton of golden and platinum fish. And you're just going to want to bust out as much as you can. So grab your net and let's start getting them. So there's a good spot there. So see, we got a golden fish and we got 3 golden scales. And as a reminder, right, the gold and platinum scales are going to sell. The gold scales are going to sell for 1,000 and platinum is going to sell for 2,000. So just go ahead and rack up these guys. And when they start disappearing, what you're going to want to do, again, just min-max like everything else, is you're going to just want to reload back into the spot constantly. So just keep trying to get all the different fish here. And we're just going to keep going as much as we can. Boom. There it is. Oh, let me get that beautiful aquatica as well, too. Let me get that in. Boom. All right. So now we're going to head back and we're going to show you how much these will really sell for. All right. So we're back here at base camp. We just did just a couple of nets worth of the golden fish. So we're going to come and we're going to sell off these golden fish. So let's just talk to Ralph here. And we're going to talk to him about the provisions. We're going to hit sell. And we're going to do it from our... I think it might have been our item pouch. Let me just double check where they went. No, okay. So they went into our item box. Let's go ahead and check here. We're going to come to the end. And we're going to find the scales that we just got. And let's see where they're at. They're going to be... Come on, scales, where are you? There it is. There's the golden scales. So we got 8 golden scales from that little haul that we did. And it would took what, like 30 seconds? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to sell all of these. And boom, right there, 1,000 a piece. That's 8,000 Zenny. And that can be washed, rinsed, and repeated. You just keep going back and forth to get as many fish as possible. And they're just going to keep respawning for you. So that is the ultimate Zenny hack right there. Spend an hour doing this, and you're going to be set, especially early game. Now, the next tip is always sell high value trade items. So when in doubt, sell anything labeled as a trade-in item. You just hit sell all trade-in materials, and you can see there, whatever I had there that I could not locate for you all, I had 3,500 Zenny worth. So you want to go ahead and just hit sell, and that'll sell in everything that was marked as a trade-in item. And just by doing a quick button press there, which is really, really cool. All right, next thing let's talk about completing high rank Zenny quests. So if you go over to your quest counter, so we'll go ahead and we'll find Alma. And once we go over to our quest counter here, basically every quest is going to give you some money, right? So that's the thing to look here. We're going to hit post quest. We can look at our optional quest. So you can just do high Zenny, high reward quests. So whether that is an event quest, which we don't have any right now, whether that is like an optional quest. So you can see here, like if I go do the monster here, if I go do this one, the Shagama, this one here is worth 7,900 Zenny. This one here is worth 9,000, 6,400. So if you come in and you find one that is really easy for you, like last night, we were finding that these ones here, the Hirabamis, were really, really easy, and they were taking us under 5 minutes. This is 6,100 bucks worth of Zenny here that you can do. And right now, again, I haven't completed the story here, so once you get high rank quests, these are going to be tougher monsters, which means more big payouts. So always make sure that you guys are doing all of your optional quests here when you're just trying to get a ton of Zenny. And well, the last thing here that you can do is just sell monster parts. So you want to make sure that we're not hoarding everything, which I don't really agree with this. I'm just throwing it out there. I am a hoarder, so I don't really agree with this completely. But just for sakes, you know, you're gonna have your monster parts section. You're gonna have your monster parts sections over here. And it's going to tell you, like, hey, don't sell everything. But, you know, obviously your item box, like you see, it's a freaking mess. So if you're going to be hoarding monster parts, it makes sense if you're crafting specific things. But you have some that are just going to be sitting here forever. Like, am I going to really use these Chatacabra stuff ever? Probably not. So you have an excess of monster parts come in, and I'm just going to sell 10 Chatacabra parts, right? So a rule of thumb is if you have more than 10 of them, sell the extras. So I'm going to go ahead and sell them. And that right there is 3,000 Zennies. All right, last one. This is just a hyperbolic one. This is just use your Zenny wisely. This is just a catch-all trip. So you're stacking up on your fortune. You found the farm method that I showed you. You're selling out all your other monster parts. You are forging and upgrading like a madman, like a mad woman over there. That can have you burn through Zenny really, really fast. So focus on upgrading just 1 or 2 main weapons instead of buying every single one. That's what I do. I just focus on my bow and my charge blade, and that is it. Experiment early on with weapons and decide on 1 or 2 or 3 weapons, and that's it. If you know a new upgrade path is coming, save your Zenny instead of upgrading something temporary. So like if you're coming in and you're talking to our girl over here. Where's our girl Gemma at? You're talking to our girl Gemma here, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go through, and I know that this specific weapon, the Shagama weapon, it doesn't have any elemental damage. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to waste my money on this because I know that I want elemental stuff. But I see that it has 2 slots. It has 2 freaking decoration slots. That's pretty good. But if I know something better is coming with 3 decoration slots or something like that, just save your money instead of upgrading needlessly. Also, try and craft your own consumables instead of buying them. This is a really easy tip. Obviously, it's an obvious one, but get honey, get potions, get mega potions. Don't buy them from the provisional guy if you can help yourself. All right, my friends, there you have it. These are the best ways so far to earn money in Monster Hunter Wilds. Gold skills, monster capture, smart selling. Follow these tips. You'll never be broke again. Which method are you using? Let me know in the comments down below. Share a tip that I didn't cover here in the video. That way more friends can get more Zenny, and I'll see you in the next one.